photojournalism has become, and also citizen journalism has become so very powerful nowadays, just because of one single igniting photographs that has become not only one simple story, that has become actually stories after stories and narratives after narratives that create enormous impact in terms of, if we talk about the human rights violations, if we talk about any social cause, social problems, social issues that can be depicted through a photograph, and that has become, nowadays, I would say, great, powerful, essence of, conveying the message to the audience.
Our speakers, they will give you a lot of good ideas, because the present digitalized world, the photojournalism and media, it is also in the prime line of communication. And one photo can give you a reflection of a total topics event. If I say about, like, look, art and photography, say it is very important for our communication, and I believe that our students, they'll enjoy this department and the activities of this media journalism club.
Moving from witness to memory is not automatic. It requires intention. It requires platforms. And it requires a new generation of storytellers who are not just documenting events, but shaping narratives with clarity and integrity. At the Mubarak Ali Foundation, we are thinking deeply about how to support those ecosystems, whether that is through partnerships with platforms like Art Taka, or creating global spaces like the first ever Bangla House at South by Southwest London. We work to create and support platforms where Bangladesh can be seen in its full dimension.
What I really find interesting about Ed and Mahdi together is that even though they come from very different moments and practices, both of them are dealing with the same question, which is, what does it really mean to tell a story through an image? Ed's work has always gone beyond documenting. It's about engaging, making people feel and respond. And Mahdi's project, especially here, The Doors Don't Know Me, shifts that even further, where the story is not only photographed, but built together with people inside it. So he kind of like, it's a participation, and there's a mutual cooperation in that.
Sometimes you can have any difficulties in life you encounter. It's like a difficult narrative. Sometimes you feel like, in the sort my life is difficult. But again, it happened for a reason. That's why I think we are all being here from different perspectives and different culture, identities, and background. Because again, sharing conversation always opens these perspective. So this is what I learned in the early stages of my career as a student photographer. And also it made me, when I worked on the project, actually to surrender to the place itself. Because usually it comes with your egos that you feel like, I have a perspective, I have a story, I have a narrative, I want to photograph or work on or investigate. And sometimes you meet the reality. And then reality sometimes shock you that what you know is not really nice. Or sometimes actually the reality of showing your work to an editor or sometimes a publishing house, and then you feel, this narrative will not fit maybe our audience. And then you ask yourself, why I'm doing this narrative and for whom? And again, it brings you back to like, okay, I should surrender to the environment.
On with all the world, I he represents the best of this new trend, if you like. So I come from, I guess you'd say, a more traditional approach of, I was born in America. I'm first generation man, did my parents are from Baghdad, Iraq. Then I moved to New York in 1940, and so I was born in the city. I grew up as an American kid, and then eventually realized that my past was much richer than just being American.